What's good, Grundy gang? It's Grundy back on another video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys my entire boot collection. Now, I ain't gonna lie, bruh, it's good to be back, man. I took me a cool little week off social media to just kind of recharge my mind and get some new creative juices going and kind of give myself a rest so that I can come back and hit y'all with a whole bunch of new content. So in today's video, I'm showing you guys my long-awaited boot collection, and I say that because people have been asking me about boots every fall winter season, and I didn't really have enough boots to kind of show you guys a variety of them. So that's what I'm going to be doing in today's video. I'm going to show you guys some of my first purchases of boots from 2017 all the way up to the current year. So hopefully it should be a great video for y'all. Sit back, enjoy it. Make sure you go down, smash the like button, because you know we got to run it back up. We trying to get back in that YouTube algorithm. Y'all know how YouTube be. So we gonna do that. Make sure you go down and comment a boot emoji. Simple as that, bro. We going crazy with this one. And you know you got to follow the boy on Instagram if you need any inspiration and stuff like that, or if you want to just go flood the boy so I can see your page. I'm gonna come show love, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. So we're gonna go ahead and hop into the video, but I wanted to start off with the sponsor of the video, which is Scentbird, because a lot of people have actually been asking me about scents, because how can you get fly and not smell good? You feel me? So I'm gonna run y'all through how this Scentbird subscription works, and we're gonna get into it.
Basically what Scentbird is a subscription-based account to where you can try new designer scents every single month. Now when you go on their website, they have a ton of different options from a ton of the biggest brands like Versace, Prada, Dolce & Gabbana. You can also go to their pick a scent option, and you can put in what kind of scents are your favorites, and then they will kind of choose the right scents for you. Fun fact, I actually previously used Scentbird, and they are why I have my go-to fragrance right now, which is Burberry London, but that kind of gave me an idea of what type of scents that I like. So when going back on the website, I chose similar smells, and I came up with 3 different ones. I have the Bentley Intense for Men, I have the Vince Camuto, I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but then I have the English Laundry Signature for him. Basically the way that you use this case is you twist the upper to show the sprayer and spray the cologne, and then you can twist it back down to hide it. But what you can also do is once you twist it up, you can pull the entire vial out of its case. That way you can see which name brand you are using and which fragrance you like better.
So like I said, we're gonna go ahead and start off with some of my earlier purchases of boots, and this one I purchased in 2017 or something like that, but it was really my first introduction to purchasing boots. I really haven't had too many boots before this, or really wasn't super strong into the high-end type of boots yet. So this was my intro, and I feel like it's a lot of other people's introduction boot, and it's the Doc Martens 1460. Now, this actual model is the Stussy collab, so it has a different type of tongue in the front. As you can see, it has a nice little fur leopard print, but overall the construction of the boot is the same 1460 model. It just has a pebbled leather instead of the smooth, shinier leather. So pretty much the construction is the same. I don't really have to go too much over it, because you guys know what Doc Martens look like. They've been around for forever, but I actually went with my true size in these. I know some people go down a size in most boots, but I did go my true size in these, which was a 11, and they fit perfectly. One thing I would say though is with this specific model, the back is really stiff. So if you're doing a lot of walking around, it kind of can get irritating, but it's nothing crazy to the point where you shouldn't buy them or anything like that. So these are definitely a fire pair. Now, staying in the order, we have another pair of 1460s, and I literally bought these right after I bought those, because I was like, why have a black boot and not have a white boot? And I still kind of feel that way to this day, but went ahead and picked up the 1460s in the white colorway, exact same model, exact exact same build. Obviously you can see the leather is different on these. This was kind of what I was trying to explain, the difference between the last ones, but definitely a fire model. All white boots definitely can add a different touch to an outfit as opposed to black ones, so got that. Now the next boots that we got were purchased in 2018, I believe, so I actually didn't purchase any boots for the rest of the season other than those Doc Martens. So the next year I had picked up these Yeezy Season 6 Desert Rat boots. Now obviously there's a handful of different colorways now, but these were one of the first colorways that they had dropped in this model, so definitely was a fire boot. I had a couple of issues with this one though. I would personally go a size up. I think I went my true size 44, which like I just said is a size US 11, but these are very snug in the top. Now I've gotten like mixed reviews from other people that have these boots, but for some reason my pair was like really snug. So if you wear them for a long time and you get your true size, I feel like your toe can start to rub in the top of the shoe, which is very irritating. And the reason I think they do that is because if you look at the back of it, it kind of slants up and almost like pushes your foot forward. So definitely if you are looking to get these, I would go at least a half size up. I don't remember if they have half sizes in this, but you should go a full size up, like 1000%. But I did get them in my true size. You can do what you want, but I would recommend that. Now, this next boot I feel like was purchased in 2019, probably like earlier 2019, but these were a experimental purchase for me at the time because I was kind of trying to expand into this like Chelsea boot, slight heel type of look, and I went ahead and purchased these Calvin Klein boots, and I think these came in a few different colorways. They came in like a black shiny one, and then they came in like maybe another color or something like that, but I ended up going with the silver pair. Now the upper is kind of like this thick plastic material, so they hold really nice, and I feel like they are extremely comfortable. Like as sharp as they look, the inside is actually like flawless dang near, bro. Like I don't know what type of insole they used in this joint, but they're crazy. But I also went my true size in these, so if you are looking for them, I guess you can go in your true size. So this next boot that I got right here, I actually got in 2019, and it was my first real introduction to a designer boot. So other than the Yeezys, these were like my first taste in like high quality leather and high end materials and stuff like that. So what really gravitated me toward this boot was I wanted another black boot that I felt like I could wear with more things. The other boots that I had weren't really slim, they were more chunky, so I feel like this was a good combination of slimness at the upper, but then what really gravitated me was the heavy chunky outsole. So this outsole is a Vibram outsole, and obviously me knowing about Vibram, I knew that this was one that would last me a very long time, so this was a perfect pickup for the fall. I've worn them this is probably like the second most worn boot in my collection, if not the first. So I've definitely put some time into these joints, but I really love the upper because it looks like a traditional Chelsea boot, except for the Elix buckle, and after you unbuckle it, you have a whole different type of opening. So as you can see, most Chelsea boots have like the elastic band on the side, but these actually like separate. So definitely a crazy pair of boots. They were definitely like my most expensive joints at the time, so I really like them a lot. So this next boot right here, I think I purchased in 2019, and if it wasn't 2019, it was like early 2020, but these are the Caution boots by Naked Wolf. Now this was kind of, if not my most worn boot, it was like second to the Elix at the time, because these were like very classic. Like if I wanted a nice round toe boot, chunky outsole, high upper, this was my go-to boot. So definitely have been a staple in my collection. The difference with this boot that kind of made it go with more outfits is I feel like this toe cap right here, like if you see the Elix ones, they have like a more slim, more pronounced type of toe cap, and this one's a lot more blunt and round. Now this next boot, I feel like I don't even need no introduction because you guys have seen it everywhere, but I got these Bottega Vanetta Puddle boots in 2020, and they have been a huge go-to, bro. Like when I talk about those last two boots, as soon as I got these, I was like, oh yeah, this is it, bro. Like, as soon as I figured out how to style these and not look super weird like everybody else wearing like skinny pants and stuff like that, as soon as I was like, oh cool, you just wear some baggy joints that flow right over and they're gonna look crazy, I've been wearing them ever since. So these have been like one of the most worth the money type designer purchase. If you ask me, I think these run for like 700 dang near, something around there, maybe like 700 to 900, something like that. But these have been like, it seems very expensive, but like I think you get your money's worth out of it if you really like boots. So this is definitely a fire pickup. Also, I almost forgot to add, I went a whole size down in these. So if you are looking for these, go a size down or go to your nearest Bottega or whoever is carrying these and try them on, bro. Now this next boot right here, I actually purchased at the exact same time as the Bottega Puddle boots, but these right here are the ROA or the Rowa hiking boots. Now these joints right here have really like held their own, bro. Like as of recent, I went and took a trip to Yosemite out here in California and hiked in these, and when I tell you, like, I literally got them dirty, wiped them off, and they look just like how they did when I purchased them. Like they already had this like industrial type of worn in look. So when wearing them out there and having a Vibram sole, like I was like, okay, bro, like y'all real life made a hiking shoe. So this one is crazy, man. I actually have worn it more often than you think. And I know with being like a brown boot, you're kind of like, oh, like, you know, with it not being a black boot, can you actually wear it with everything? And I've worn it with quite a handful of outfits. So these are definitely fire. The construction is fire and they are well worth the money. Also, I forgot to add, I did go a size 44 in these, so true size. Now, if I have my timeline right, I think these are the next boot that I purchased. If they weren't these, they were the ones that I'm looking at right now, and they are gonna be the next one that I show. But these right here are actually a boot from Off-White. Now, these are pretty crazy, and I often get asked if they are Rick Owens boots because of the colorway, I feel like. But these right here are probably one of the craziest Off-White boots that I have seen come from them. Like crazy rigid outsole, bro. Like really, really crazy, very, very chunky. This upper is designed very well. Of course, you have the Off-White arrow, which is kind of like overlaid instead of just being like engraved in the leather or something like that. So definitely a very original, like Virgil piece, you feel me, RIP. But they have a very, very like towering type of ankle support, so it comes up very high. It can kind of look weird if you don't wear the right pair of pants that covers it, but they really like sit at the back of the ankle, which is crazy. But they have a very, very unique look. I did go my true size in this. I think if you absolutely wanted to and wanted your boot to fit a little bit more snug, I think you can go down a size or maybe even a half size. So now these ones were the next boot that I was looking at, and they are the Swear London Exterminator boot. Now I probably have gotten the most questions overall about this boot right here. Like out of everything that I've shown so far, have gotten the most questions about these, whether it's been on the internet or in real life. Everybody is like, yo, where did you get those? How do they fit? Can you wear them with a lot of outfits? And it has like low-key grown to be like one of my most, not worn boots, but one of my boots that I'm like, oh, I'm finna really like play with my shapes and silhouettes today. So this is by far the chunkiest boot or shoe that I even have in my closet, and they sit very, very high. Now, one thing I wanna say about these is that if you do want to order them, take into consideration that they make these by order. So when I purchased them, it literally took like 5 weeks for them to get here. Like from the time of purchasing to the time of receiving was like a 5-week gap. And I ordered them and was like, bro, where are my shoes? And then I read the fine print and it said that. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, I guess I'll wait. And then when I got them, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, is worth the wait. So crazy boot, man. They have a super chunky look. You can wear them with skinny pants. I've worn them with shorts. I've also worn them with pants that go over the boot. So very versatile boot. I know it might not seem like it, but it is. Also, I went my true size in these joints, and I feel like you guys can go a size down if you really wanted to. Like they're really big and bulky, and you can really tell, especially when you go your true size. So if you want them to fit a little bit more snug, go a size down. Now, we getting into the last two boots, which are actually the same exact model, but I had to get them in two different colorways, and they are the Rick Owens Abstract boot. Now, I purchased these originally for the spring summer season because they are an all white boot, and I was like, yo, if I get some all white joints, I have to be able to wear them with slimmer type stuff. And I feel like Rick Owens really made the perfect like slim high top Chelsea boot that doesn't really feel like it's a real winter boot, you feel me? So went ahead and picked these up, man. They are super versatile, but I did have to grab the black pair, and I'm gonna show y'all them right now. So these are the black pair right here. Like I said, the exact same model. They do have some differences though. This has a cloth upper and those had a leather upper. So they feel the same as far as like fitting and construction and stuff like that. Those do feel a little bit more like, not tight, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a little bit more structured. Like I feel like when I'm bending my foot, I can bend them a little bit more in these. So kind of a bit of difference, but you really can't tell much if you were just like blindly wearing the boots, you feel me? But I had to go ahead and grab the black pair because the white pair, I was like, bro, these are so crazy. And then I was wearing them with outfits that I would want to wear in black, and I was like, I gotta grab the black pair. So went ahead and grabbed these joints. Both of the pairs are in a size 43. So I did go an entire size down with these boots, and I feel like they fit perfectly. These have probably been like my most recent favorite purchase, and I know I'm gonna wear them a lot moving forward. So I think that these have not been my best buy, but have been my best buy as of current. So that is pretty much it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. If you would want to see my entire shoe collection, let me know down in the comments. Also comment below which was your favorite boot and what boot you are looking to purchase in this year. So that is it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be back to you with more. Peace.